Welcome back to King's Quest 6. So now we're back here because I need to get something.
Let me guess. Do you have to get? Fuck, I've forgotten.
I need to get a new. I need to get a new item.
Okay.
Where's it gonna turn in my? Oh,
Yeah, I'm not very good at this
again,
remembering
please, black
thing.
dude.
But I have no more mints. Somebody has eaten them all.
I sound so concerned.
That is impossible. Without the ferry, I can no longer get imports from the other islands. And
Wow.
Why did this guy turn into a robot all of a sudden?
I don't
The
think
economy of this island relies only on mints.
I don't think he's being robotic. Though he's just annoyed at that guy.
I don't know. He sounded a bit flat there. I thought it was supposed to be.
Maybe it was just the audio quality of when they recorded.
1992.
All the
Yeah,
guys-
I mean, give that give
No,
that
that's
a
not
break.
sound quality. It's acting quality. I was a bit.
Still, again, 1992. I mean, the early. This was
Well,
back.
Really? I didn't
Wait,
notice anything robotic about his acting
Aldrich,
quality
you
there.
should have been in early years of
Well, time
Italian
shouldn't
voice acting
really.
video game.
Time shouldn't really be.
Hold on. I didn't notice anything robotic about his acting ability. He sounded like he was acting annoyed towards the guy.
Me too.
Time shouldn't really be a quality in terms of. It shouldn't be a deciding factor in terms of acting
Okay,
performance.
we
Or
have
whatever.
a flute.
Exactly. But I didn't notice anything robotic about it. What are you talking about?
I just thought it sounded off, but whatever.
Speaking of off, I hear someone's dog.
That's mine.
Oh, hi, doggy.
Anyway, doggy, how's your? No, never mind.
Let's not go into bestiality territory with
Yeah,
that
so
now.
Pedro, we got a flute, right?
Yes. Basically, I traded the Mechanical Nightingale for a flute.
Okay.
So now we're going to go back to the Isle of Wonder.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Okay.
And door closes.
If only Scuttletown were nearby.
But then the game would be broken because
Eh?
Shantae could easily dispatch the threat, no problem.
Exactly.
Well, I do wonder. It takes an entire game to do that for her, so...
She keeps losing her powers.
Alright, so now that I have the flute, I can actually get some more stuff done here in this particular screen. So,
Yay.
first of all, there's something there in that bench, so let's get it. See this?
Let's see what it is.
Alexander takes the
Teacup. Alright.
Oh,
Okay, now, look. What is that thing?
Alexander decides to put
A
a hole in the wall.
hole in the wall.
Could be a very useful.
A physical, an actual physical hole in the wall that we can...
what the fuck?
Poor thing. It's run off to hide behind the wallflowers.
A hole in the wall is retreating? What the heck?
I love like the guy, like the ferryman said, Jova. We have to have a sense of humor to like this island.
Well, I guess some of us will be a bit screwed.
Oh, it's a feminine hole in the wall.
Actually, no. Those are the voices of the wallflowers. The wallflowers.
Those are the voices of the Mysterons.
Oh, imagine
Oh, no.
if they... Hey, Pedro, imagine if they pulled a Conqueror's Fur Day on us with the flowers. Bouncy, bouncy.
Hits on flowers. Boing, boing, boing.
I'll be doing that game, by the way, because fuck the Xbox remake.
You mean how it censors stuff?
Yeah.
Like,
You
I
know,
honestly
it's the
cannot
same,
play.
because the graphics actually do a good update, but yeah, but the censoring I really went too far. I mean, why not just make it M-rated as opposed to T-rated?
It didn't
That's
even make
rich
it.
coming. I mean, if Nintendo of all people did not censor it, why Microsoft of all people should have done that?
It makes no sense, literally.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, I'm pretty sure Microsoft had their fair share of M-rated games, yet now all of a sudden you would take...
Or at least put a fucking option to it if you really want to do that.
But
Okay,
no,
so-
we can't have any nice things, apparently.
So-
Anyway, we
So-
got the hole.
So basically, these are these baby tears. So let's give them this bottle of milk, I guess, since they're babies.
Okay.
Alexander
Baby tears.
gets a bottle of milk.
Oh.
other babies
Aw.
seem to resent Alexander's gift for some reason.
Are we feeding the tears themselves or the babies?
Oh, don't be such big babies. Okay, so now I'm gonna collect some tears. You know why? Because
They're delicious.
one of the spells in the spelling book includes salty water, but that's not from the sea. So where do we get salt water that's not from the sea? Tears.
Tears.
These tears.
Or from a,
Oh, well, okay. Now we're gonna meet two of my favorite characters in the entire series. I love these two.
or from a tap.
But I think we're gonna try to get swamp ooze because that's also another ingredient we need to get. So let's get it using the teacup.
Okay.
What do you think
Whoa.
you're doing?
Whoa.
You startled me. I was just getting some swamp ooze.
Well, you certainly won't get it there. That's
Uh.
not swamp ooze. That's swamp sludge.
Okay.
Right, you know. But he could be a little nicer about telling you. He's not a very pleasant stick in the mud.
Stick
Oh my god.
Stick in the mud and bump on a log.
Okay, I know what stick in the mud is, but bump on the log? I don't think I've heard of that one.
Hold on, let me look it up. Let's talk to them.
Sure.
Perhaps you could toss me some swamp ooze, since you seem to be able to recognize it. I can only reach this bit by the path.
Wow! Hoity-toity! Look who's Mr. Got a job here passing around precious swamp matter? You should be so lucky!
Oh my god.
He's an utter waste of
That guy really likes shouting a lot, doesn't he?
If I were you.
Oh, I guess Reeves, your Jimmy start to get rustled by this.
Who
So.
are you?
Hmm.
I'm Bump on a Log, and that's my brother, Stick in the Mud. We've had
That's the joke, Dwibs. Bump on a log is the calm one and the other one is the obnoxious one.
Bob always liked
Yeah, I guess.
See?
No, it's
See,
just
see,
with sort of
did you hear what he said?
acting.
My mom always liked me best. And Stick in the Mud is like, no, that's not true.
He's got the only swamp ooze in the swamp right next to him. But do you think he'd move a finger to help you get some?
Wait, hang on. I thought I misheard
That-
that. Did he say you need to get laid or?
No.
Work out. And that
There you go, Jova. Apparently it's a term for lazy old assholes and shit. Someone who's lazy and they just sit around doing nothing important.
Ah.
just because I can't reach anything, he thinks he can throw gushy swamp matter at me and just say whatever he likes. Tables on that heckler, he might learn some respect. But as you can see,
He needs to get a ladle.
and must be content with my
Hold on.
lot.
Tish.
Oh, shut up! You wouldn't hit me outside of a barn even if you had something to throw!
Oh god.
I feel like I've heard of this guy in a Disney movie or two.
Yeah, he's probably the Disney voice actors. Lucy Taylor, the voice of Minnie, actually is a voice actress in this game.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, they got some really
yeah.
famous voice actors for this game. So
Now I know. I think I've heard this guy's voice in the Hercules movie.
This might come
No, it's not Danny DeVito.
starts picking on you.
okay, so we give him
No,
Rotten Tomatoes. There you
no,
go.
not Danny
So
DeVito.
so we gave Bump a Rotten Tomato so he can throw him at Stick.
Oh my god!
Tomato.
Rotten Tomatoes was created back in this day and age.
Now, Bumpy, remember all I've given you!
The only thing you've ever given me is mud. Take this.
I
Taste
gave
the
you
tomato,
everything I know,
motherfucker.
and you betrayed me.
Okay, battle.
And
Boom.
we.
Hey, okay, I give up. Geez, sorry. Well, I guess it's not very pleasant having things thrown at you.
Surrender.
Sorry.
You're sorry?
You mean it? Really? Brother. Brother.
Oh, they made up.
Stick in the mud and Bump on a Log, exhausted from the battle, immediately
I'm
goes off to
sorry.
naps. Rotten Tomato, being equally lazy, decides to join them.
Well, well, at least now, thanks to that battle, we can actually get ourselves some swamp ooze now that Stick threw it towards Bump. So there we go.
Yay! How
Alright.
bizarre.
So-
You can tell the writers had a lot of fun by creating this part of a game.
Yeah. All right. Now that we got what we needed from this island, let's go to it. Let's go travel to another one. I think now is where I. Yep. It's time to solve the Cliffs of Logic.
Okay.
Goody, logic in a King's Quest game. This should go just fine.
Yeah, the logic of anti-piracy protection.
Hey, the logic. Hey, tell me it's not as good as the logic of using cheese to power a machine.
Like to give, like you know how in Pandora's Box, Joe, but there's a puzzle where you need the instruction manual to solve it.
Yeah.
Well, same thing here. In fact, I don't know. Maybe I guess Level 5 took a cue from old PC games in that regard when it comes to the second Layton game.
Maybe.
Hey! You should totally be able to solve this puzzle if you have the instruction manual. You do have the instruction manual, don't you? ... Okay, but first let's trade the flute for another item.
Okay.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex, please.
Of course, Prince Alex, please.
Items on
Ah.
the counter. Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
All right.
So what are we gonna take?
Tinderbox.
I believe I'll take the tinderbox.
Okay.
Very good, Prince Alex. Enjoy your tinderbox and bring it back anytime.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Now it's time to go to the Isle of the Sacred Mountain.
Okay.
Okay, so oh yeah, no, I gotta wonder how the hell is since bump a hole in the wall. How the hell is a hole in the wall sticking around in Alexander's pockets if he's technically a hole in the wall? But okay, shouldn't all his items fall now that he has a hole in the wall?
I don't know.
It's a hole in the wall, not a hole in his pocket.
Alexander feels
I guess.
pulling
I guess so. It makes.
You see, you have to stick it onto another wall to make it a hole, I'm guessing.
Okay, so now that we're here, let's actually solve these puzzles.
There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so what?
Ignorance kills, wisdom elevates.
Nice. Okay,
So much for ignorance is bliss.
rise. There we go.
Huge blocks of stone erode.
So am I supposed to know the word? I'm supposed to spell the word rise with those letters? Simple. Check out the instruction manual.
Yeah.
If you need instructions on how to get through the hotels, check out the enclosed instruction.
Book.
Hotel Mario.
It's quite a way to welcome a guest, if indeed.
Who's going to be playing that for the channel, by the way?
Do
Not
we
us.
have to?
Yes,
like, really?
we do.
Steps
It's like a rule. Everyone has to do that game at some point.
Come on, Tio, it's Hotel Mario. You know there's no escaping.
Besides, I can't imagine. I seriously pity the poor bastard who has invented an emulator specifically for the Philips CDI.
Yeah, it's gonna be even more awkward when we get to the Zelda CD game.
Yeah. Doo-doo.
I guess Pedro's handling that.
What, me? Why me?
Yeah, because I'm doing Mario Lost Levels.
the steps cannot
Okay. I guess.
I'm
Come on, Alexander, climb.
less
step at a time.
and I doubt he'd do it.
Gotta be careful not to fall here.
Whoa.
Be careful not to fall.
Is this the one where you can die from,
Yes, if I fall I die, yeah.
what, even
Yeah,
if you're like
it's
on the
pretty
first
obvious.
step or something?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Can you die even if you're on like the first step or something?
No. The first step you survive, but starting with the second screen you die. So
Actually,
yeah.
I've seen someone die when they fall off the first screen.
Strange etchings in the
Oh really?
Yeah,
You get that from the first screen? Huh.
yeah.
Really?
I never actually die here because, like I said, as long as I have the instruction manual, because I actually own this game, so I'm perfectly fine with solving these puzzles. Again, basically, this is basically the master of languages will basically that we're supposed to complete this sentence, and the sentence is in the instruction manual. So again, check out the enclosed instruction book.
Boy, I feel sorry for anyone who may have ripped up or accidentally damaged the instruction manual before getting here.
Don't tell me. One time I gave away a copy of one of my PS1 game. Next I obtained it. It was just the the case without the manual and even the cover.
Dang.
It was just the plastic case. It
The
was sad.
the floppy disk version of King's Quest V also had something like this. In the floppy disk version of King's Quest V, there was a copy protection thingy where sometimes the game will just stop and tell you, Graham starts to feel weak and shit. In order to feel strong, he has to cast a spell with his wand. Check page whatever of your instruction book so you can select the correct icons and shit. So basically, yeah. When it came to the CD version, which is the one we did, they actually dropped the anti-piracy version because, yeah, it's kind of.
Oh.
What if you lost the manual or something?
If you lost the manual, you're boned. Again, that was the only way game developers had at the time of doing copy anti-piracy protection. There was no DRM at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays, when you buy a game, say on Steam, there's DRM, you have to log into your account, all that shit. But in here, you could literally put the CD into any computer and it will just work. And you could just...
Why not do it just like how Ubisoft did it, like when they that one game they did when
Far
if you
Cry
pirated
4,
the
I already
game.
told you.
Yeah.
Wait, which game?
Far Cry 4. Ubisoft inserted a specific bug that activates only in pirated copies, and people who got basically torrented the game, they experienced that bug, and because basically Ubisoft was able to find who pirated the game thanks to emails sent with that specific problem occurring.
Well, it was their fault for pirating the game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I guess, but it was not game breaking, the thing, so they still could play it.
Again,
Well-
they're getting no sympathy out of me. I'm
Well,
sorry.
well, then again, there was no internet back then, so they couldn't really do something like that. I mean, this was back in the early days of PC gaming, so okay. So how can we try to somehow protect people, stop people from copying everything on the CD to the computer? I guess we'll have some kind of puzzle that can only be solved through the instruction manual.
Whoa, wait.
Whoa, wait.
Do. All right, final puzzle. And not to mention,
Surprised you don't save very often.
I already know the solutions
Pedro
by
is
heart.
confident in his skills.
I already know the solutions by heart. Like I've played this game so many times as a kid. Like I know it. I know it completely. So, but yeah, basically I've memorized the cliffs of logic. Like so for me this is the cliffs of memory.
Yep.
In the face of the cliff.
They're actually going to make a little joke about these cliffs in a moment as soon as I get to the top, but you'll see. All right, so face, stairs, or whatever the hell that is,
Sacred Fall.
whatever this thing is, looks like a tower from a tower chess piece, I guess, and
Yes.
this thing.
Stone beneath Alexander's feet crumbles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
More steps. All right, these are the final steps. Now we're finally at the top. Now imagine if in this Attorney they did something like this, where there was like the only way you could I don't know, shall we say?
Continue.
No, not continue. Like the only way you can present a specific piece of evidence is if you... Oh, actually, no, instead of telling you, instead of there being some kind of logic way to get to which pieces of evidence you need to use, the game will suddenly stop and go, okay, now check your instruction manual so you know what piece of evidence to use here.
And imagine if the one game that did do that was Ace Attorney Investigations 2.
Wait, Investigations 2 did something like that?
Because it wasn't
Yeah.
localized, so it would have been
Oh,
hard
right.
to understand it unless
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh, right,
fan
right.
translation.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's one more actually. Yeah. Okay, so in the first, okay, this is the actual last one. So in the other one, we had to spell the word rise. So which word do you guys think we'll have to spell here?
Fall.
All silent cry the noble boulders.
Nothing happens.
Okay, basically I accidentally basically I decided to save here for a moment, just in case.
Okay.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
All right. Now we have to spell ascend.
Alexander gets the feeling that was the wrong button.
No.
No!
Cliffs.
I guess.
Oh, oh,
So-
oh.
So let me guess. On these puzzles, if you fuck up, you die.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Brutal. Brutal King's Quest level style.
Hmm.
This was
Okay.
this was back when games didn't hold your hand as much as they do now.
Yeah.
That's not to say not all games do that. I mean, hell, sometimes I kind of prefer.
Oh no no no! I love Bloodborne. Don't get me wrong. There are plenty of games that don't do that, but I'm just saying.
Oh, hello there.
Finds himself finally at the top of the cliffs. Exhausted, he steps over the lip of the plateau and stands.
Why do you make such an effort to climb the cliffs, young man? The winged ones who live on this island have the power of flight.
Hmm.
What the?
You could have it too, if you'd only eat a berry from this magical flying nightshade bush.
Not suspicious at all.
Nightshade? I don't think so.
Also, her eyes sparkle.
Sweet berries will make you
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Wait, that's a
the
woman?
body doesn't sparkle.
Wait, that's a woman?
It's supposed to. Yeah.
Huh.
No,
Thought that was
it's the genie disguised
Old
as.
feminine man.
tied to the ground like a load of lead. See if I care. You human.
You?
You. You.
Those berries are even more powerful than she led Alexander to believe.
Sure, narrator, sure.
Whatever she's having, I want some.
All right. The reason I went back is because I have to leave the area for the genie to go away. But don't worry. All I have to do now is climb the first screen, and the game will automatically bring me to the top. There we go. There we go.
Alexander arrives at the top of the cliffs, somewhat winded after his long but uneventful climb.
All right. So, what are we gonna do? First, I think we're gonna go into. Actually, no. The part is over. So, see you in the next part, everybody.
See it.
Yeah.